Hey, my name is Rob, and I'm part of the outside sales department here at Gregg Distributors. In Canada, winter means a whole lot of ice and snow, and sometimes a set of winter tires just can't cut it. That's why today, on Gear Up with Gregg's, we're going to discuss Trygg's line of tire chains and how they can help keep you on the road and out of trouble. Trygg has been manufacturing chains since 1939, and this Norwegian company knows all about safety. After all, it's right in their name. But why would you need tire chains in the first place? Did you know that some provinces require commercial vehicles to carry tire chains? There are signs in British Columbia on certain highways, mountain passes, and rural routes that require the vehicles to carry tire chains. It is even recommended that all drivers carry a set of tire chains with them when driving through any roads that may feature poor conditions. When you use tire chains, you want to make sure there is a layer of snow or ice on the road. Driving with chains on bare pavement can cause damage to your chains, your tires, or even the road. You also want to make sure you drive with caution, since most tire chains are rated anywhere from 30 kilometers per hour to 50 kilometers per hour. Be sure to check the owner's manual of your particular chains. To get an understanding of how they work, let's take a look at the parts that make up a tire chain. First up is the side chain, also known as the rim chain. These are the lengths of chain that form the framework of the tire chain. Next are the cross chains, also known as cross links. These are the parts of the chain that go across the tire tread, providing traction with the ground. Last are the links themselves, which make up the cross chain. And these come in a variety of styles that all provide different kinds of traction. Studded links are the most popular type we carry here at Gregg's. Studded links are perfect for light trucks, SUVs, and vans, and provide excellent traction in deep snow and mud. However, if you're driving on a lot of ice, you might want something with a bit more bite. Net links, or double diamond links, are a style of heavy-duty chain perfect for loaders, graders, and tractors. The pattern resembles tandem diamond shapes running the length of the chain, forming a net over the tire surface. V-bar links, or ice picks, are a ladder-style chain used for pickup trucks and SUVs. Reinforced with pieces of metal sticking up in a V shape, this chain works like an ice pick to provide excellent traction. As a plus, they're also perfect for off-road use. All Trygg tire chains are manufactured with a double steel layer. The outer layer is carbon-rich for increased wear resistance, while the inner layer is a chrome alloy. On top of all of that, all of the studs and lugs are oversized and made of boron alloyed steel to ensure maximum core hardness. The Trygg process of hardening these chains makes them tough, but also causes them to become brittle under extreme pressure, which is why it's so important to install them correctly. When choosing your tire chains, you first need to know the size of your tire. Our catalog has a handy reference chart to find out what types of tire chains you can use with different sizes of tires. Once you have your tire specs, follow the chart and choose which style of chain you're looking for. Second, you will need to consider your driving conditions. For instance, do you work in the lumber industry and often travel through hills or rough terrain? Or are you a trucker navigating hard surface roads and steep mountain passes? Different applications will require different types of chain lengths for optimal performance. To start, lay out the chains with the tines facing up. Make sure they are laying flat and there are no twists or kinks in the chain. Inspect the entire assembly for broken links. If there are broken links, don't use it until you get them replaced or repaired. It's always a good idea to have a few repair links on hand just in case. Next, find the center point of your chains. This is where you'll be lifting them to lay over your tires. Then, install the chains on the drive axle. For instance, if you have a front-wheel drive vehicle, this would mean you install the chains on the front wheels. Make sure that the tines are facing away from your tire, keeping them from causing any damage to the sidewall, and the cams are facing outward. What are cams? Well, cams, or cam locks, are the crescent-shaped metal pieces available on some types of tire chains. They act as tensioning devices, allowing you to fine-tune the tightness of your chains after they've been installed. If you have chains without cam locks, we recommend you invest in an alternative tensioning system, like V-snubber chain tensioners, to ensure that your chains aren't going to shift once you get going. If it's your first time installing tire chains, it's a good idea to do it in a controlled situation. That way, when the time comes to put them on, you're not stuck in the middle of a blizzard trying to figure it out. And if possible, always make sure to chain up before you hit poor driving conditions. If you have dual drive tires, you'll want to go with dual triple chains. These are designed to fit over dual drive tires, and with the center rail between the tires, you get extra strength and traction. As well, the chains on each tire are staggered to ensure constant contact with the road. Another type are cable chains, which wrap around the tire and are easier to install. However, these types of chains are not to be used in commercial vehicles. There are also SMT chains for improved traction in heavy-duty vehicle operation. And floating ring chains as another option on icy and muddy roads. If you need any parts or accessories for your tire chains, we've got you covered. Chain tightening tools will make sure you've got the right tension. Boomers fasten the two ends of your side chain together. While replacement chain sections make sure you're never left stranded with a damaged chain. Now, I know that seems like a lot of information, but don't worry. Leave a comment down below or give us a call, and our friendly experts can hook you up with all the information you need. Or you can visit our website at greggdistributors.ca. Again, I'm Rob, and thank you for tuning in to Gear Up with Greggs. Have a great Canadian day.